From the very beginning and for the last 5,000 miles of this trip, Stuart and I have been traveling completely on our own, but this time we get to switch it up in a really fun and unexpected way. We have a friend. We haven't had a person in the backseat of our truck in a really long time.
I don't have.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Black Hills. It's very wet and it's very cold. Last night it got down to the low 50s and the low for today is the 40s and the high is only like 62. So it's very, very different from what we've had all throughout the last month and a half where it's been dry and very, very hot. It's a beautiful place. We got in, we've been here one full day already and it feels really, really good to be here. I wanted to walk outside to get this vlog started, even though it's a little drizzly, but I think the rain should let up throughout the day. It feels very moody and almost a little bit fall-like, which is crazy because it's only like mid-August, and for most places this is the hottest time of year, but not here. We got a sweet spot off of a Forest Service road not too far from Hill City, which is awesome because that means that if we need anything, we're pretty close to town. We have cell phone service, which is not always guaranteed and not always necessary, but it's kind of nice to have, just, you know, to be able to talk to family and that kind of thing. The one thing that I am most excited about, and I was hoping that this would happen this entire trip, I'll show you when we get up here. We have a friend. I was really, really hoping that it would work out and that we would be able to meet up with her during this trip. She has a schoolie that she built out herself, and I've known her for a really long time. Stuart and I both know her from the Navy, and I knew that she was going to be on a road trip the same time that we were, and I was really, really hoping that we'd be able to meet up, and it just so happened that we ended up in the Black Hills at the same time, and so she came over and spent the night at our site, and we're gonna hang out a little bit today, and hopefully the weather gets a little bit better so that we can spend time outside and do things. But
did you tell them about the weather for today and the high and the low?
Yeah, the high and the low. I sure did. So welcome to the vlog, welcome to South Dakota, and hope you guys enjoy.
Are so desperate for company, they will attempt to befriend any like
Thank you, babe.
I'm not actually ready, but I'll keep doing it. Oh, my sunglasses are on.
Yeah.
Thought I was gonna have to take them.
We haven't had a person in the backseat of our truck in a really long time.
I don't have seatbelts anymore in the back. It sounds silly, but I took it out for weight. I got really silly.
So we are in Custer State Park, which is within the Black Hills National Forest region, and we're on a trail hiking to these rock formations called Cathedral Spires, which are a huge destination for people to come take pictures of, people to rock climb. It's just a really, really impressive formation, and I was in this area growing up. We came on a family vacation, and I do not remember it being as beautiful as it is here. And honestly, I think that's probably because I was a teenager and everything sucked. But being back here now, it's just beautiful, and we're gonna hike to the spires and see what there is to see. And we got a beautiful, gorgeous day for it too. So feeling pretty good. So the trail that we hiked is exactly 2.3 miles there and back. And it's decently strenuous, but it's beautiful. The spires are insane. The fact that something like that just is out here is really, really cool. And we're hiking back now, but we keep stopping to eat raspberries. Like, they're everywhere and they're so good and we can't stop.
So I like had to hang out with the dogs at the mechanic, and like the girl that was like working the front desk, she was super cool, and like she knew, but she's not the one I talked to, and he was like, yeah, just like come hang out for like a couple hours. And so I call him back, like, just give you a heads up, like this is okay, right? And he's like, yeah, yeah. So we're inside, and the mechanic is outside, and Bodhi's out there like drinking water. The mechanic rounds the corner, and Bodhi's like, oh, like one big bark, and like I was the mechanic, like I saw through the window, and he was just like it scared it, and I was like, oh god, and I was like, I cannot let Bodhi bark again, like he's gonna kick his head here. And then like later I like said something, I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry, like and he was like, oh no, I just don't need coffee anymore.
Go to the wall?
So originally the plan was that we were going to probably stay here for about a week, and then we were going to go to the Badlands for about 2 days before we make the final leg back to Indiana. But we've been hanging out with Chrissy, and she was planning on going there today. And last night Stuart and I were talking, and we were like, well, we could stay here for 2 days, which we already have done, and then go to the wall off of the Badlands for a week and just flip it basically. And we did some little brainstorming this morning and talked to Chrissy about it, and that's what we're gonna do. So we just got everything packed up, we took some pictures, we took some drone footage, and we're all gonna head to the wall together, which is really cool. So that's the plan today. And just like that, we are on the road once again, and this time headed to the Badlands. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. It really helps my channel out. And if you want to see more about our life on the road and living in an RV full time, don't forget that you can follow me on Instagram at gypseysol and on Facebook at Rebecca gypseysol. Both are linked down below in the description and over on my channel. And I hope that I will see you for the next video.